Prosecutors are lawyers that work for the government. They're the attorneys that bring forward and pursue criminal charges. But let me give you my perspective of what makes a good prosecutor. Not only should a good prosecutor understand the rules of criminal procedure, the rules of evidence, and be good in trial, but a good prosecutor is someone who also exercises the appropriate level of restraint. A good prosecutor should also be willing to work towards a resolution that not only is in the interest of justice for the state, the community, the victim, but also for the defendant. And what drives me crazy is when I'm dealing with a prosecutor who may be a very knowledgeable trial attorney, knows the rules, knows the law, but is not reasonable when it comes to the pretrial procedures in discussing an appropriate resolution to the case. Sometimes I'll even have prosecutors who ask for a potential penalty that is much higher than what a defendant is likely going to get if the case goes to trial. And it is incredibly frustrating because sometimes I'll have a client who will decide to go to trial even when they're willing to take responsibility, even when there's not even a strong defense to the case, but simply because I'm dealing with a very stubborn prosecutor who is being completely unreasonable. And you'd be surprised, this happens quite a bit. So a good prosecutor is someone who not only is a good trial attorney, knows the laws, knows the rules, but also exercises that appropriate level of restraint, who can be compassionate, who understands both sides of a case, and is willing to work towards a fair and just resolution for everybody involved.